You're listening to In the Zone on Sports Radio 1340 WEPM.
Hey, welcome back to In the Zone with Fred and Angela. We are joined now. Hard to believe baseball season is here. We're being joined by Martinsburg head baseball coach Josh Matheney. Coach, thanks a lot for spending some time with us. Hard to believe baseball season's here. First day of practice is today, and I know you got to be excited about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been a long time waiting. It seems like the winter is come and gone so fast, and it's upon us.
Well, yeah, you've definitely got a beautiful day to start here on this Monday.
Yeah, I think in the last 7-8 years that we've been doing this, I think this may be the first or second time we've been able to get outside on the first day. That's an exciting time for me and the boys.
Well, hey, Coach, we were promoting the Bonanza that you had and also the camps that you have that started up, I think, yesterday, and then the Bonanza was on Saturday. How was all that?
Oh, large success. The Bonanza was incredible. We had a lot of people came out for support. It was really good. The camp was big time. We had a lot of kids come out, and we enjoyed ourselves. And we've got our heading camp coming up next week. And
then I see you've got a pancake eating contest coming up. Or no, wait, that was earlier in the month. Man, we're almost in March.
One of our guys ate 10 pancakes in 2 minutes. It was something to see.
Good.
One of your players?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I bet you he's going to be running a lot later on today.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, talk to me about this season coming up. I know that, of course, Coach Lowry Jr. left the program, but didn't leave it in bad shape at all. You lost some players from last year, but you've got some good players coming back.
Yeah, we do have some good players coming back. The team they had last year was a really good team. There were some guys on that team that, when you lose guys like that, it doesn't make your team any better. But we've got guys that are coming in that are going to fill those shoes, I think, with ease. These guys have been working hard in the off season, and we should be in good shape. I'm excited about the guys we have.
Of course, it starts with pitching, and you've got a couple of really good pitchers on your squad this year.
Oh, without a doubt, Brandon Cordell to be one of our guys this year. He's pitched well in the past, and being that we faced him, I've faced him the last couple of years. I'm excited to kind of be on his side. He's going to be a big asset. And then with Curdy Miller and Jared Snow coming along, I think we're going to have a good staff.
Hey, Coach, you guys are heading down to Myrtle Beach over spring break.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, it's a really good trip. The kids get to go down to the beach and enjoy themselves and travel a little bit. But the competition we play is going to be really good. We play a couple South Carolina teams and a team out of New York, and so it's going to be a good test for us.
When you look at your ball club, Coach, here in the Panhandle, of course, baseball is always big here in the Panhandle, and you've always got some very good ball clubs. Musselman, I think, is going to be an improved team. You've got, of course, Jefferson, the defending Class AAA state champs. They've got some players coming back. When you look at baseball here in the Panhandle, what are some things that you're looking at this year?
Well, I tell you what, you're right about this area. There is good baseball in this area with the teams, and being at Musselman the last few years, I know what they have coming back, and they are going to be solid. With Jefferson, they're a team that you're looking to be solid. They're looking to be solid every year, and obviously a rival for us. And then at the end of the year, those are the teams we have to beat to get to where we want to be.
Coach, when you look at this season coming up, what is the biggest challenge you see early on? Being your first year as a head coach at a program like Martinsburg, what are some of the challenges you're looking at this year?
Well, I tell you, I think the biggest transition, or the biggest point, is going to be the transition into for a new coach for the guys. There's going to be some different things. Coach Lowry did an unbelievable job. He's an incredible coach. But things are going to change a little bit, and I think it's just that transition period to get everybody on the right page. And I think at this point, with the workouts the way they had gone this winter, and we've had some team meetings, I think we've kind of, taken that transition and made it a little bit smaller. But in any case, we're going to have a little bit of transition period for them to get to know me on the practice field and things like that to get ready for games.
How has that transition been? Because you said you've had some workouts early on and some team meetings, and they kind of got an understanding of what your philosophy is. How has that transition gone so far?
Oh, it's going really well. The kids are buying into what Martinsburg baseball is going to be now. And it's going really well. The Gold's Gym has given us memberships throughout the winter to work out, and that's going really well. So yeah, it's been a good transition.
Talk to me a little bit about the practice schedule, how it's shaping up. I know you've got tryouts that start today, and of course practices. How do you look at as far as the tryouts go? How long do you want that? Then when you can make your cuts to get your team ready to start working out for the season?
Well, I tell you, we'll have tryouts for a couple of days, and then I think the players that have been around will have the team set within a few days, and then if there's some guys on the bubble, we'll keep around to look. And I'm looking to have our team set by at least Thursday.
Hey, Coach, what are some of your expectations here coming into this week and these first couple weeks of practice and stuff?
Well, I think the expectations are going to be high. The coaching staff has done a nice job, and we've relayed to the guys that we're going to come out practicing hard, and the expectation is going to be that we're here to win, and we've got to have that atmosphere every day. And if we can bring that to the table, I think we're going to have a successful season.
Coach, one thing you look at, we talked about the pitching that you have coming back, and you got some good ones in Cordell leading the way for you. But when you look across that infield, you lose some big players from last year, mainly Zach Stollifer at first base, Zach Woolcock as well, who played on the infield for you last year. Who are some of the guys you're looking to step into some of those holes, or is it still too early to tell?
Well, it is a little bit early at this point. Especially the corners. The last few years, Martinsburg has had guys that kind of set on the corners and have been staples in the lineup. So it's going to be guys just fighting for positions. I think up the middle, Nate Temple played a little bit last year at second base, so we're hoping he kind of steps into that middle role somewhere at shortstop, second base, and does a nice job for us.
Coach, give me a rundown of what you're doing at practice today.
Well, it's just going to kind of get some of the kids that we don't know all that well yet, some of the basketball kids that are coming into the program that haven't been to the meetings and things like that, and football kids. But we're going to run a little bit and look at some arms and hit and see where we are, and we'll go from there.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, Coach, we appreciate the time. I know you're a busy guy getting ready for this baseball season. We appreciate you coming on In the Zone, and we'll be definitely checking out and see how the team's going, and we'll talk to you soon, all right?
Very good. Thanks for having me on.
All right.
Thank you.
Head Coach Matheney of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. We'll see how they do throughout this season and wish them the best of luck. Stay tuned. We have got some more In the Zone coming up here on Sports Radio 1340 WEPM.